welcome to my channel. It's Farrah and Keith and family, and we wanted to wish you guys a very happy new year.
Happy New Year.
I cannot believe it's 2020. That's just crazy.
It is crazy.
Wow, we've almost been married for 20 years.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Anyways, so Keith and I are just gonna vlog this video, and we are currently headed to a hospital to visit a dear friend, and then after that we're gonna head on over to a restaurant called Lambert'S Cafe. They are known for the home of throwed rolls. They actually throw their dinner rolls at you and you have to catch them, and
that sounds so fun.
it sounds like a fun place, and we've been wanting to go there for a while, and we're headed that way anyway, so we were just going to try it out. I guess they've got really good food, good service, and really good helpings. So we're going to bring you guys with us for that. Jacob will not be here. He's in California right now visiting his grandfather, his uncle, and his aunt. He will be back in a few days. He'll probably be mad at me for going without him, but if the food's good, we'll be back.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we will see you guys at the restaurant.
Bye.
Decisions.
Father, for providing this food for us, and we love you. In Jesus' name we pray this. Amen.
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 So I ended up ordering chicken and dumplings with some potatoes and gravy and green beans. Keith got some steak with some potatoes and gravy. I was actually pretty full by the time I got my meal from those enormous rolls. Keith loved his steak. It was perfectly cooked, he said, and he and I both like our steaks cooked medium rare, and that it was. And then all the kids got cheeseburgers, but we all enjoyed our meal. It was fantastic. So we weren't about to leave the restaurant until we grabbed a couple cinnamon rolls to go. These suckers looked so good, and they were the size of my hand. They were so big. And we were so glad when the baby ended up falling asleep, and when we laid him down, he stayed asleep, which was really nice because he wanted me to hold him the entire time, even while I was eating, and it was just making the whole trip miserable, and he was causing a scene. So it was so nice when he ended up falling asleep, and now we know why he was being so naughty. So look out, guys. Here comes a roll. I had rolls flying over my head, past my face. I had to duck a couple of times. But it was so much fun. Everybody was getting a kick out of it. And really, you guys, this restaurant we had a blast. I definitely recommend this restaurant. It had like a Route 66, look to it. There were lots of like old license plates and Elvis and Marilyn Monroe types of decor. And I would probably say it was like a 50s, 60s sort of had that kind of a look, and it was just the coolest restaurant. I also really liked the music they were listening to. It was all oldies the entire time. Everybody was rocking out to oldies, and it was just so much fun.
Stand by you in your fall.
So Marshall turned 2 on Christmas Eve, and here we are giving him some of his, I think it was like a double layered chocolate cake, and it was super good. We got it at Walmart, and he started gagging because Keith gave him this huge bite, and he was gagging on the frosting. Who gags on chocolate frosting? I mean, really. But we were just glad that he tried the cake, and he actually liked it.
Well, we're all built in right. We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the Friday, we'll be safe from the devil's choir.
So we ended up getting him for his main gift this cute little Thomas the Tank train ride-on that came with a little track, and he ended up loving it. And if you guys are interested, we got it through Amazon, and I will leave it linked down below for you.
Yeah.
So Daddy gave Marshall his very first haircut, and I was so sad to see all those curls go. I made Paw Patrol cupcakes for Joseph's 8th birthday party for his class, and then I just had like a cookie cake at home for the family that just had like a Paw Patrol theme. And we ended up getting Joe for his main birthday gift this cute little manual go-kart. I thought that it was actually battery charge automatic, but when I got it in the mail, I noticed that it had pedals and it was manual, which ended up working out. Keith and I were glad that it was manual because they last longer, and Keith and I don't like having to mess with the whole battery thing, having to charge it all the time and stuff. And we do plan on getting Joseph and the other kids their own quads here in the future. So we figured manual would probably be best. And I will leave the black go-kart linked below for you guys too. So due to it being cold outside and snowy, Joe's been riding it around in the house, but eventually he'll be able to experience it outside where he's supposed to be. So overall, it was Joe's favorite gift. He absolutely loves his new cute little go-kart, and he is very proud of it. So Jacob and his buddy Bryce are changing the calipers on Jacob's truck. Bryce was just going to give Jacob a hand because Jacob doesn't know a whole lot yet other than what Keith has shown him how to do. And Bryce's dad is also a mechanic. So they got together and they fixed them. Keith kind of waited in the background just in case they needed his assistance. So Jacob and Bryce are senior classmates, and they will both be graduating this May of 2020. And come September, they will both be flying out to California, and they will take their 3-month boot camp. And it's just nice that the two boys can begin their journey together as a Marine, and it just brings comfort to Keith and I that Jacob will have, his buddy there with him to start his new journey. So hey guys, Jacob is now back from California. He had a blast with his uncle and his grandfather. He and his uncle went, what do you call that?
Go-kart racing. They went to the beach. I think Huntington Beach too, which was a really fun one. And then they also went bowling. And of course, he spoiled them rotten at every restaurant known to man out there.
Yeah. Our favorite restaurant was actually Don Jose's.
That was a pretty good one. And Mimi's Cafe. Remember Mimi's Cafe?
Yes.
We went there almost every weekend.
But they've got, Riverside has like the best Mexican restaurants, and so does Orange County.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to like Mexicasa or like Don Jose's, but those were two of our absolute favorite restaurants, Mexican restaurants to go to.
They took them down to downtown Riverside too, which is a really nice
Oh
place.
yeah, the Mission Inn.
Yeah.
Keith and I used to go there
Every year.
and
They would put lights up, and there would be vendors, kettle corn and
lots of souvenirs,
horse rides,
coffee
carriage
shops, all kinds of stuff. It was so fun, and it was nice that Jacob got to go back and experience that with his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, also, you guys, we finally sold our home that we've had on the market for like 4 years. We closed December the 20th, and Keith and I are just beside ourselves. We are already planning on everything that we need to get done. We have so many projects
at this house
and things that we want to get done here at this house that we've actually only been, we've only lived here for about 2 years now, so. So, yeah.
And it's
Anything
snowing today.
Yes, we got like 4 inches of snow. It's
It was 50 degrees. No, it was 54 degrees yesterday.
yeah, it's been getting warm, cold. Doesn't really know what it wants to do, but we can't really complain. It's been a pretty easy winter
Yeah,
for the most part.
Too bad.
So, but yeah, everything's all white outside right now. It's supposed to warm up again tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not gonna last very long, but
It's still so pretty when it does snow. I don't know. I like it when it snows. She doesn't, but
well, it just makes for a really sloppy mess
It does,
afterward. When
yeah.
it melts off, it just makes such a mess. And we live on a dirt road,
oh yeah.
so we can never win. We can't have a clean
clean
car
car.
if it's wet or if it's dry, because if it's dry out, oh, the dust just
Dust.
accumulates, and it's just
Never ending.
nasty, dirty. I hate even washing the car because it's just gonna get dirty again. But you still have to wash it.
Yep.
But anyway, so what else is new these days?
I don't know. Cut.
Phil, can you say hi? Say hi.
Daddy, he was saying hi to that thing like that. Like that's the.
So Lambert'S was so much fun, you guys.
That was a blast.
Seriously, it's our new favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
And normally, I guess there's like an hour to a 2-hour wait.
We got
Keith and I waited literally 5 minutes, and we were in, and it was just the food. The helpings are just enormous, and the prices are right. The service was awesome. The people were the waiters
Very
and stuff
friendly.
were so friendly and
Very friendly.
so attentive, and the kind that you actually want to tip.
Yeah.
You want to give.
Yep.
You want to leave a good tip because they really gave their
Go out of their way.
all. Yeah, they went out of their way.
And the rolls that they did throw at you, they just kept bringing them. I mean, as many as you could eat, and they were very fresh, right out of the oven.
They just melt in your mouth, you guys. They are so
What else?
fluffy and just buttery and just heavenly.
Fried potatoes too would
Yes.
come around in a bucket.
They're constantly, as you're already eating whatever you order, they're coming by you with new fresh food. They came past us with rolls, the entire time, but they came past with fried potatoes, fried okra.
Cinnamon rolls.
These cinnamon rolls, you guys, were bigger than my hand. They were
that
huge.
big. They were that big.
They were massive, and those you actually do have to pay for. I think they were like
But they're $3. They were
oh,
$3.
I thought they were $2.
No, they're $3.
Okay, maybe $2.99 per cinnamon roll, but they're worth it. Trust me. But the food was so good. I ended up having chicken and dumplings with some potatoes. The green beans had pork, so I didn't eat those. So just know if you don't eat pork, the green beans have pork in them. Keith had, what'd you have?
I can't remember now. Was it a ribeye?
Oh my gosh, you guys, his steak was huge.
I think it was a ribeye.
Well, yeah, it's on the.
But
we'll see it.
and then of course kids has had little cheeseburgers and French fries.
And the kids all had burgers and mac and cheese. Jake wasn't there; he was still in California. But he wants to go back, so we'll probably find an excuse to go back that way here. And
But yeah,
Right,
really
yeah.
friendly folks. Lots of food. You should not ever leave that place hungry at all. Ever.
No.
No way.
and they have the cutest gift shop too. Lots of homemade candles and soap and all that kind of stuff. Lots of T-shirts and stuff. So it's just it was so much fun, and we will definitely be returning. And we totally recommend Lambert's Cafe.
I think I should probably go turn that fire down because it's really hot in here. I'm burning up. It's really warm in here.
Well, I'm wearing a jacket, you're wearing a flannel, so.
Yeah, but that fire down there is roaring and it's just very warm up
Yeah, if you guys have a wood burning stove, you know what he's talking about. They really burn hot, but
But
better a little warm than cold, right?
yeah,
So anyways, Lambert's is awesome, you guys. If you're in this area, in the, what's it called? What's that area?
Ozark.
If you're in the Ozark area, do try Lambert's Cafe. You will not regret it. And, you might want to call for reservations just in case it does happen to be really busy. Because we actually went on New Year's Day.
Yeah,
And it was surprisingly, it was
fairly busy.
There were people, but there was no wait. So, and then on Christmas we went to Branson.
Yeah.
And as I've said in the past, we do not celebrate Christmas. We usually take advantage of holidays, and we'll find a place that is open, on a holiday, and take the kids. Like when we were in California, we went to what's that called? The animal place.
Wild Animal Park.
The Wild Animal Park in California. I think it was actually closed here though on Christmas.
Yeah, it was.
And we just like to do things to go to the Bass Pro Shop because the Bass Pro Shop is always packed with people. And so it's just kind of nice to find a fun place to go on a holiday because there's very few people. So, but we went to Branson and we were hoping that there would be a few more restaurants open. There happened to be a couple seafood restaurants open. We ended up going to
Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's Crab Shack, which was an absolute blast. It was so fun that they have, their food's awesome.
Yeah.
Keith ended up having like this red fish stuff with like this cheesy sauce over the top, which looked really good.
Yeah, I
but
can't even remember the actual name of that, but
it was just
you
called,
had the salmon,
it was
right?
called red fish. Jake and I both got salmon, and it came with like broccoli and rice, and it was so good. That was the best salmon I've ever had.
It was very
It
good.
was roasted salmon. It was perfectly seasoned, and it was so good. And then at the end, when everybody was done, the kids ended up getting burgers, I think, cheeseburgers.
I don't remember.
They usually get cheeseburgers
Yeah.
or mac and cheese or whatever. But at the end, a bunch of the waitresses started singing the YMCA song. And so everybody gets up and everybody's singing it and dancing to it, and it was so fun. I ended up standing up with the baby and singing YMCA, but
I got a little bit irritated, but other than that. Well, I wanted my receipt because the baby was fussing really bad, and our waiter was up jumping around.
the waiter was dancing to the YMCA, and he
And I just
He was-
really wanted my receipt.
he was kind of ignoring Keith because I guess because he was having so much fun. I don't know, but
But it was a good time. We did have a lot of fun, and it was neat to see your serving, being a little bit goofy.
yeah, but Keith killed it.
Yeah, I did. I was a party killer, but I was also very upset with this little beauty over here. This little tiny feller. He was being nutty.
Yeah, he just does not. He doesn't like going anywhere. Marshall, he does not like going anywhere when I was a baby, I didn't like going anywhere either. So he's just
all
like
the shops. Remember all the shops we walked down through too? They were all closed. They had like a.
Yeah, we just window shopped. It was so much fun.
It would be a lot of fun to go back when those were all open.
Yes, Keith and I really want to go back to the chocolate factory shop. Oh my goodness.
It looked very good, yes.
And they just had the cutest little like women's clothes, clothes stores.
They had one of those build a teddy bear or something.
Yeah, build a bear.
I've actually never seen one of those.
And they've got this cute train, this cute little train that I'd like to,
The full size one.
I think it's the big one.
Yeah, they call it during the winter time they call it the Polar Express, and you could actually
the Polar
Express. Actually go on this train. It's a full size train, and you wear your pajamas, and it's based off of that.
The movie Polar. I think it was a Pixar.
Anyways, with the one with Tom Hanks in it, and it's actually a pretty fun little thing. We haven't done it yet, but a couple guys at work have done it. They wore their pajamas and went with their kids.
That would be so fun, and I'd like to take my boys, especially. I mean, all of them, but the little ones.
We had a good time just walking around down there by the river and stuff. And
it was so fun. We saw some lights over the lake, or was that a river?
No, that was just a street they had closed off.
It had like a cute little water show with lights, and then at the end when we were headed home, we went through a light, like a Christmas light
theme
drive through,
yeah,
and that was really pretty, and that will also be at the end of the video. So anyways, we totally recommend Joe's Crab Shack to you guys.
Well, at least the one down there.
If you're ever in the Branson area, it's a little pricey, but the food's worth it. So we also just finally got family portraits done, and like the last portraits we had done, I was 6 months. I was expecting, I was 4 months along with Joseph, and he's now 8 years old. So we finally got our family portraits updated, and we actually put together a very short like slideshow that we will post at the end of the video for you guys. But it was we just were so completely satisfied with the pictures, and I just really like them. The lady that did the portraits did such a good job, and we are just completely 100% satisfied with them.
Sissy, love the sissy. Oh, look. Oh, he did it again, Daddy. Love the sissy. No. Love the sissy. Hit the sissy. Love the sissy.
Can I say hi? Hi. This is Abraham. This is Naomi. She's my youngest daughter. She's 10. There's my oldest daughter, Judah. And little Abe just turned 4. Judah's 11. Naomi's 10. And anyway, I guess we will end this video here.
Hey, Mama, where you?
What about me?
Are you 4?
Well, I'm not 4, and no one needs to know how old I am.
Are you?
No one needs to know how old I am.
Come here, Boo.
That's nobody's business. This is my business.
Are your
Okay?
name?
What's my name? My name's Farrah.
Oh. Hey, Dad.
Dad? Daddy?
Yes.
Well, Daddy's name is Keith. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end the video here. If you guys are new, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button below. I would love to have you join my YouTube family, and it's 100% free. Give me a big thumbs up because this really helps my channel to grow. Hit that bell so you're notified each time my videos are uploaded. And you guys, I am an affiliate for Amazon. If you like to shop Amazon, please do me a favor and use my website as like an entrance into Amazon. I will leave my website link below, down below. It's fairandorganized.com. If you head on over to my website and go to Let's Go Shopping, it takes you into my, my platform, and you can click on any item that I have there, and it takes you directly into Amazon, where you could just go to the search engine and search whatever you're looking for, And if you make a purchase, I get a percentage of that purchase. So I would love your support. And anyways, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
crashing in when the streams are getting strong, just hold